want you to know who I am. I have a belief, and I want you all to hold your reaction to my belief until I finish what I have to say. I believe in 2024 calling a white person a racist elicits the exact same emotional response as calling a black person the N-word. I see your face. I said emotional response. Whose response is that? That's yours. They are not the same. Their weight does not carry the same weight. One is from a place of privilege, where the other is from a place of marginalization. But that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about emotional response. You know what I mean? So if I'm saying that, if I can acknowledge that, and you can say, yeah, that makes sense. The trauma from coming from an enslaved family, there is trauma that lives from coming from a family that enslaved. They may not see it. They may need some time to understand that, and it's not my place to make them see it. And in fact, it's not even my place to tell them they have to see that. If you don't experience the trauma, that's spectacular. You know, I can't even remember her name, but there's that black woman that she's on that right wing, that everything you're saying is wrong. I've never dealt with it. That is spectacular. I am so happy for you in each. That doesn't mean that this person didn't experience that. So where I can't put my values on you, you can't put your values on them as well. You know what I mean? So if they never come to that, awesome. It truly is not going to affect my life one bit. You know what I mean? But would I love to have a conversation? Absolutely, I would. And not about, hey, your family hung my family. Absolutely not. But about, hey, what brought you to where you are? Let me tell you what brought me to where I am. You know what I mean? And now how can we build something? If we're going to commit to something, what are we going to commit to? You know, you want me to say something really controversial? I think their kids get free tuition too. I truly do. Because I wouldn't, if you can get it, I wouldn't get free tuition if it wasn't for what their family did. You know what I mean? And I'd rather be in that class learning with that person, building a bond, a community, because we're tied together. You know, I remember when I saw the face, the painting, my mom sent me like this, and I was like, that white man looks just like my mama. So we're probably all related anyway. It's not, but but where am I going? It's reality. You know, we're probably all related anyway. You know what I mean? So how do we bridge that bond and decide the commitment that we our commitment? You know what I mean? Because the first thing that'll happen is that if let's say you do get free tuition for every blackface that can tie themselves to the fraction last name, equity means you're taking away from us to give to them. That's the first lie we have to stop telling ourselves about equity work. We have been doing that, and that needs to frickin' stop. You know what I'm saying? So, sorry, controversial. it could be, but and make sure you put the whole thing together. Calling a white person a racist is not the same as calling a black person the N-word. It's the internal emotional response. Maslow, your safety is triggered by these two things from completely different places.